for two.
And welcome everyone to our final game of the Batam Indonesia Invitational. You are here with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Bernardo Ardo Cardia de Medio, aka Pardo. And Ardo, we are feeling a little bit sad.
A little bit sad.
That this, all things have to come to an end, because what started as a super hot tournament continued as a hot tournament right from last Thursday all the way up to today. And the host team, Louvre Surabaya, they want to get a win over the Singapore Slingers.
Yeah, absolutely. They're recording 1-6 compared to Singapore's 4-3 record. They need to finish their Batam circuit well and to have that confidence back as they're heading to Kuala Lumpur for the next circuit. In your hometown, Malaysia, man, how do you feel coming back home and just...
No, I'm really looking excited that the ASEAN Basketball League has a Malaysian tour in it, because there's a lot of ASEAN Basketball League fans, ABL fans in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur over the years. The Bamba Stadium, which only can fit around 2,000 people, it's full. And when the stadium is full, it feels loud and it feels energetic. The home, everybody's supporting the home team. But the good thing about Malaysia, there's a Philippines community. So I'm sure they'll come out to support the Valiantes team. There's a big Indonesia community.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll come out and support this team right here, the Louvre Surabaya team. Not too many Vietnam expats, but there is a bit of a following, and you never know, there might be the traveling fans now that the borders are open again for not just the Saigon Heat, for the Macau Black Bears, for the Hong Kong Eastern team. So, and Singapore and Malaysia, there's so much similarities that I'm sure some Singaporeans come to Malaysia almost every weekend for a holiday and shopping. So why not stop at Maba Stadium for some great quality basketball, which runs for around 8 days, starting from February the 3rd, and you can get the tickets online as well. Ardo, can the Louvre team, they almost got it done against the Cooley Bangkok Tigers, but they let it slip out of their hands. Can they go up against the mighty Singapore Slingers and sling a win?
It's going to be another challenge for Louvre Surabaya, absolutely, and they're one of the bottom two teams right now currently hosting the Batam circuit. It's heartbreaking if you're an Indonesian basketball fan, but they're doing their best. I saw a post from Jamar Johnson just recently, I believe it was today. He talks about, I may not be the tallest, I may not be the fastest, but I will do whatever I can to help my team to win. And I love that he's entering this game, having the right mentality, the right attitude. And there's another shot of him again. He's just stretching and doing his best.
But he's a massive celebrity in Indonesia basketball, isn't he, in the IBL?
In fact, I'm asked by my friend Yare, I don't know if she's watching right now, but she's asking me to get 2 photos, one a selfie with him and then a photo of him just on the court. So I will need to do that. Yare, if you're watching, big shout out to you. I'll see you in Medan very soon.
Absolutely. Shout out. What's her name again?
Yare.
Yare. So big shout out to Yare and all fans out there who are supporters of the ASEAN Basketball League. Don't forget, everyone, to follow us, like us, and also press the subscribe button on YouTube, like and follow on Facebook, and also follow on Instagram. ASEAN Basketball League, hashtag back for more. We, on a daily basis, we've got content from statistics to pictures of the games to what the scores was of the respective games. And then on Facebook, we got, highlight reels from like 4-minute clips of each game. So they rolled out pretty quickly after each game. Not immediately, but a couple of hours later. And then our content team works very hard to make sure that it's posted throughout the night. So please, the highlights are very, very good, well edited. Press like, press follow. We are trying to grow the fan base of the ASEAN Basketball League. And the fan base has just grown every year, ever since this competition that first started in season 2009, season 2010. We are in Malaysia in the first week of February and then mid-February in Saigon. And the 4th and final venue has not been announced yet in terms of the location, but we will keep you posted. So if you are following us on ABL, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, you will find out the news. you'll find out the news. I'm on that. I'm on the site, on the respective sites almost every day. You know, just really looking at content, finding out what's great news, and on the IG stories and all that. So we're gonna go over to Johannes right now, our friendly master ceremonies, who's gonna announce the respective players right here. Over to you, Pa Johannes.
Jersey 11, Regional Raiders Lupati. Jersey 17, Francisco Yogi da Silva. 21, Muhammad Nur El Islami. 29, Reli Pratama. Jersey 33, Lutfianes Gunawan. 69, Gusti Putu Saputra. Jersey 8, Marcus James Hammond II. Jersey 9, Jericho Christopher Tuasela. Jersey 14, Samin Ayub Suin. 71, Jamar Andre Johnson. And the captain, Ibrahim Lopez B-Boy Ingoyo. Coach Brian Rosom and assistant coach Gino Angelo Martinez Enrique. Louvre Surabaya. Get ready for Singapore Slingers. Jersey 5, Zachary Jianke Halser. Jersey 6, Ding Lun Tai. Jersey 8, Yung Juan Teo. Jersey 11, Larry Liu. Jersey 12, Justin Chiam. 18, Jun Hao Ma. Jersey 22, Calvin Lim. 23, Delvin Go. 24, Kendra Barkley. 34, Chancellor Geddes. And Captain Xavier X. Alexander. Coach Nyo Beng Xiang and assistant coach Michael Johnson. Michael, Singapore Slingers.
The two teams right here. No Larry Liu because of a dislocated finger. Our best wishes go to Larry Liu. Hope he's recovering okay. He's a very, very nice guy. And he's been a hallmark of the ASEAN Basketball League. He's played on multiple Singapore Slingers teams over the years in the ASEAN Basketball League and also Singapore national team as well. It's always, I mean, if you ask any of the coaches how great the ABL is, it enhances the national team. So that's the starting five right there for Louvre.
Hammonds on the forward, Tuasela in the guard, Swin Samin Ayub. I think that's James Marshall for the forward guard by B-Boy NGO, and then summed up by Jamar Johnson.
And the Singapore team, Xavier Alexander, Kelvin Lim, Delvin Go, Contrell Barkley, and CJ Geddes, starting with all their three bigs. Actually, they're four bigs, so that'd be very interesting to see. Coach Brian Rossum.
Yeah, there he is.
There's no stranger right there. He's still, on paper, he's a consultant to the Louvre team, so hopefully he can bring his magic wand here and really turn this team around. He's got the pedigree, he's got the experience. He can look at the players in the eyes and say, I'm an ABL champion, season 2019.
That's right.
You know, with a very, very talented team from CLS Knights with guys like Brendan Jawato, I remember that, and Maxi Esho,
That's the air show.
Doug Herring Jr., Wong Wei Long, who used to play, who is Singaporean and who played for Singapore for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I mean, but going back to Larry Liu, just his importance part of this Singapore squad.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Ardo. Those are our 3 referees from today. Ng Hua Lung, and then the other 2 referees as well. Thank you to our referees. Without them, no game.
Yeah. No, there isn't. But just to make a quick comment on Larry Liu is going to be missed, and there's a lot of minutes going to go around from him because he averaged 17.9 minutes a game. He delivers 4.8 points, as well as 1.2 rebounds, 0.2 blocks, 0.4 steals. You know, those are a lot of minutes, especially among the locals. So I'm looking at Lim. I'm looking at Heltzer. I don't know if it's Heltzer's back. He's not coming back.
No, he's because of the national service, which runs from Monday to Friday in Singapore.
So Louvre's last loss to the Tigers, they were actually shooting 84% from the line. So that's something that they have to be proud of and something they could take advantage against the Slingers tonight. The first time that this is the first time they're going against the Slingers. They have to pay attention because they're 3rd in steals for the league. But what's surprisingly for Surabaya, if there's something to boast, is they're number 4 in steals at 7.7. Their recent loss to the Matrix by Singapore Slingers, they were shooting awful 314 from the 3, 21%. So they're going to face up a Louvre team who are 7th in defense, and so that means 102 points being allowed by Louvre. They might take advantage of that tonight. We'll see how far they will go. And Singapore is top 3 in blocks at 3.9 a game.
And at the moment, this player right here, quite a talented guy. What can you tell us about him?
He's doing 60
Ardo?
minutes a game. He's shooting 38% from 3, and so there's got to be more shots coming to him his way. 1.5 rebounds, 0.8 assists, 0.3 steals per game. He might be a dark horse player from the Louvre Surabaya if he's given enough chance and enough minutes.
Great player indeed, and this is another great player, Delvin Go, the Go-Go man. Averaging 30 minutes a game, 7.3 points per game, great rebounder, a very good pesky defender, and he's so talented.
Yeah, he just cannot be overlooked. He's becoming a vet. He's becoming such a, I don't know, when I think of Slingers, I know X-Man is a top favorite, but next for local Singapore is none other than the Go-Go man, Delvin Go.
Yeah, Delvin Go and also Larry Liu, and now Kelvin Lim and Tay Ding Lun stepping up to more mature roles. They used to be the young guys and the rookie guys in the team, and how quickly time flies. I've had a joke with the Singapore team. You know, in the hotel this week, I said, you know, when I first started commentating, I was a rural commentator in 2012, my first season with the ASEAN Basketball League. These guys were kids, super young, fresh out of high school. Now some of them are engaged, are married, are fathers.
Kids.
Desmond O, the team captain of the Singapore Slingers over the years, he's now somewhat of an assistant manager, team manager. Bro, I asked him, Desmond, he's with the black shirt next to Coach Neo Beng Siam. I asked him, I said, what's your role in this team? He said, no, I'm just helping. But, you know, he's doing a lot more than that. His nickname is D-Glove because of his lockdown perimeter defense. Really, really great defender. And he played with this team over the years. And he's got a great story. He said, you know, when he was young, he had some challenges, but basketball saved him. Basketball saved him, and he's a great, he's a great ambassador of the ASEAN Basketball League. Not in terms of an official role, but in terms of like really great example of like basketball really giving someone passion.
Yeah, and as an outlet to get out of trouble, and there are times when, you know, life can get so difficult for a lot of these players. There's so many stories, right, how the discipline of training, of working their game actually helped them to get out of circumstances, situations, and just challenges and seasons of their lives. And I haven't worn it this whole time, this whole week in Batam, Ben, but I should have brought it. But I have a shirt that says "Basketball saved my life." Maybe I should have brought that.
Yeah, probably. Well, you know what? ASEAN Basketball League puts a smile. I'm gonna make a shirt that says
What?
ASEAN Basketball League puts a smile on my face, as it always has, and it puts a smile on many people's faces. Season 2023, season 11. Hashtag back for more. Follow us, everybody, on Instagram, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But as you're doing that, the tip-off is here. Delvin Go wins the tip. Singapore, the favorites. They'll want to really finish this tournament on a winning note. Lim swings to X-Man. X-Man to Geddes. Geddes lost it. Gets it back. Out. Kelvin. Kelvin drives. Good defense by Louvre. Surabaya coming up court right now. The home court loves the defense of Louvre. Shoots for the triple contested. Bang! What a great start by Louvre. Surabaya. A great shot right there. Aldo, and that was from Marcus James.
Yeah, Marcus, I believe that was from Hammonds actually, and he's shooting 38.8% from three, so he's very respectable. Oh, it looks like we got our first wedgie of the Batarm circuit. Wedgies.
Yeah, I haven't heard that term in a very long time. Marcus James Hammond, yeah.
This is Hammonds,
Yeah.
yeah.
He told me to call him Marcus James. So.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, he
Okay.
did. He did.
Okay.
So, but he said Marcus Hammond is not incorrect as well. So either or. On the drive, shoots for two. Oh, great!
Oh,
Almost the tip in right there.
crowd's in it.
Yeah, the crowd is the sixth man at the moment. Gets it back. X lost it and gets it back. Kentrell, yes. Goes to the basket, off the glass and in. Not ties it up, it's 3-2 because of the three-point shot earlier. Marcus working on the X-Man. Says, come out, I need a screen. Good screen right there. Step back triple. Miss. Rebound by Delvin Go. Slowly in transition, but surely. X-Man to Geddes. Geddes! Yes! Great move by Geddes. Pivoted a bit and then just worked it off the glass and in.
Yeah, Geddes just not having any challenge in the paint there. That's definitely not going to be the last time he's going to do that.
Goes to work, wing, drive, sidestep three, bang!
Oh,
Great shot by Tuasela.
Tuasela.
And this is much more confident for the Louvre team, Ardo. CJ Geddes with the offensive rebound, middle cut by Kelvin, X swing, Barkley couldn't get it, but look at that hustle and rebounding by Singapore. Oh, eventually it goes in by Delvin Go, the go-go man. That basket good to go.
Man, this is already a challenge for Louvre to try to clean up the glass. Already 3 offensive fouls on that last sequence by Slingers.
But the Slingers, with their size advantage of Geddes, X, Barkley, and Delvin Go, and Kelvin Lim is not short either, yeah? Step back, short. Here they come in transition through Barkley. Barkley flies and puts it down right there. Slam dunk, says Kentrell Barkley. With an exclamation point and the exclamation mark as well. Whoa, what a move. Step back triple, no good. Kentrell will go for another one, but he passes to X. X off balance and scores. 2 very dynamic, entertaining baskets scored by Barkley and Alexander respectively. And because of that, Singapore up by 4. And like you said, Ardo, it's going to be hard to really box out and rebound against a big, strong Singapore team.
It's tough because it all starts on the defensive end, and both attacks two sequences already from Singapore Slingers have been a rebound on the other end, attack down the middle, and finding the open man, first by Contrell and then finally last one by X-Man.
Kelvin Lim off court, screened by CJ. And Alexander looking at the referee for a foul, but now Ma Jun Hao, who's quite a good player, local player, on court at the moment. He's had some great performances in this, trying to go for the catch and slam, but they will go get off the rebound. Barkley on the fake. Barkley, yes! Underneath the rim, gets the two, and he's complaining to the referee, I was fouled in the face.
That did look like a foul, but just like ABL officials, they're just so hard to sell that contact.
Well, they see what they see. Goes to the rim, couldn't finish. Geddes down the middle, X-Man. Barkley, good pass to Geddes. Geddes, mismatch and in. That was a great credit to Barkley for that dish right there. And timeout call by Coach Brian Rossum. A great start by Louvre, but they couldn't stay with the Slingers, Ardo.
It all comes down to their defense. And here's another look down the middle, baseline left side by CJ Geddes. You know he's got the size advantage against Marcus James, and it's just a plow move, hook shot, beautiful turnaround. So the shooting from Louvre is not that bad at all. I believe they're shooting from the perimeter already 66%. But it's on the defensive end, and I could just hear Coach Brian is preaching on defense. I don't think he's talking about offense at all.
No.
And this is how you're supposed to get back on the game by starting on the defensive end. And there's going to be a lot more double teams coming up, so hopefully the adjustment by Louvre this timeout is important. The offense seems good. Looks like Singapore is a little bit sagging on defense, and rightfully so, because Louvre is not a threat on the offense. They're bottom two on the offensive rating, but also field goal percentage. So Slingers can afford to just sag a bit and just let them take those shots, which explains why, 2 3-pointers already by Louvre, but it all comes down to Louvre's defense. This is going to matter now with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
See what happens right here. They have a lot of effort and heart, this Louvre team. I give them that, but you need skill and you need to hit the targets. On the drive, out, sidestep three. Oh, in and out, unlucky.
It's just an unlucky shot. It's simply because that was a good luck by NGO, but he's only shooting just over 28%, so he needs to improve that if there's going to be any chance for Louvre.
Good middle cut right there by Xavier Alexander, and he got the easy two because no interior defense there by the Louvre team. Trying to stick with it. They're down by 10. They just need a couple of good shots. Out. Is this a good shot? Yes, it is a great shot right there, and very, very much needed and well ordered by the Louvre team to hit that. That is NGO. Up alley-oop! What a long pass, serves up a special delivery dunk all the way from Singapore. You don't need a speed dial for that one.
You can hear that dunk all the way from Singapore.
Across the causeway bridge from Malaysia. Jalvin Go, his turn, but he finishes with a lay and one. Looks like Singapore, Ardo, grabbing this by the pull of the horns.
Yeah.
And really, really taking it to them.
I mean, it's obvious Slinger's strategy is just attack down the middle. They know that there's no size from Louvre, forcing them to double teams. And even if that happens, they could still kick it out, more penetration, just confuse the defense over and over again. Louvre's bottom two on defense, points allowed.
Corner pocket, hits the rim, couldn't get the bounce. Geddes with the easy rebound. Outlet pass to X. Geddes, strong move again, too easy. And Coach Brian Rossum, I can see his body language talking to his assistant. And and he will. Riley Pratama is his assistant and one of the lead coaches. Cross, no defense. The runner, no good.
So out of bounds.
Trying to keep this exciting, trying to keep this positive. Can Louvre write a different script to what they've experienced? It's tough for them. Driving, X-Man.
More inside play by Slingers. They're just going to continue to attack. I mean, if the shot chart is going to display Slingers, you will see a lot of greens down at the baseline, down at the low block. You don't see any other shots apart from that 10-foot side. There you go. That's another one.
And there's nobody who can D up and you know, body up on Geddes. He's too big, too strong. And it's just like the other game between, you know, the Saigon Heat and the Valientes team. They just didn't have a big.
And the shot selection is just not good. They're feeling a little rushed now, feeling the pressure of this deficit.
No look pass to X. Oh, Ma Junhao. He wants an and one. He was looking at the referee. He said, the ref, I was bumped as I was taking that shot. Oh, slip. Pump fake, shoots, miss. X, here they come again. Singapore. Ma with another shot and back-to-back threes for Ma Junhao. What a great talent he is. Ma Junhao. Very, very young man. And he's going to do his national service soon. Missed shot again. Geddes, sorry, Barkley, my mistake. Barkley to Delvin with the reverse. It's good. It's very, very good.
What a pass. It seems like there's so much space down the middle. Louvre has figured out how to collapse better and to stop those inlet passes.
I really like Ma Junhao. Ardo, 20 years of age. He's going to be doing his national service.
How soon?
Well, I'm not sure like the exact date, but I mean, because he's young, he hasn't done it. It's a 2-year period, so
Okay.
yeah, he's got to do it ASAP. It's good to see that. Oh, hook shot and one. Good to see that Zach Helser has started it. So he's got, you know, and 2 years does go by quickly.
Okay.
So that's the challenge with with assistant
For
coach, general
Singapore.
manager Michael Johnson, MJ, and also Neo Beng Siang. They've got a good core of talent which they've developed when they were teenagers, and then they had to have a bit of a break because of national service. But you can play on the weekends, so that's a plus point. So that's where the Singapore sports fraternity struggle a little bit to hold on to that talent because of national service, which is compulsory, and then obviously a lot of these students wanting to finish their academic degree as well. A lot of them go to the Polytechnic. The Singapore Slingers study at the Polytechnic, various degrees, whether it's engineering, law. Wong Wei Long did aerospace engineering. Shoots for the triple, miss. X with another rebound as he brings it up the floor. Sizing it up right here. Barkley, he wants a screen. Whoa, lost the handle because of a unexpected pass, but gets it back. Tae Ding Lun, X-Man. Foul, no.
Ooh, no foul.
No
Just a
foul,
swipe.
says ref.
Just a swipe.
Just a swipe, yeah. Looked like a foul in real time. Let's have a look at this again, Ardo.
Yep. Islami just find a position, and he knows that there's a mismatched size there, so he just swipes it from the bottom, boom.
Ooh,
But that's
that's a lot of contacts.
yeah, that's a lot of contact.
Okay,
That should have been 2 shots, but didn't convince.
we're not the refs, yeah? So it's their call. Barkley with an easy layup. Nobody there to stop him, and he was gliding in as he slings it at the rim. Shoots for the long 3. Bang! The crowd loved that, the local crowd. Marcus James. And at the end of the first quarter, it is the Singapore Slingers who lead 38-16 over Louvre Surabaya. Let's have a look at the highlights right here.
What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Give them what they came for. This is what they came for. Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach.
One-on-one. Check ball.
You do know this is my house, right?
Yeah, it's my house too.
No one can compete. I just do what comes natural. This is what they came for.
We're back right here after the break. We are watching the ASEAN Basketball League. You, everyone, are joining us, the ASEAN Basketball League, with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Bernardo Kadiremegio, a.k.a. Pak Ardo. Pak Ardo from Indonesia. I am from Malaysia. It's great to be your commentators for this wonderful ASEAN Basketball League tournament season 2023, season 11. At the moment, the Louvre team start just cerita sikit. Cerita means tell the story. Cerita sikit that Louvre started well, but then Singapore really showed their muscle with their size, especially, in the lane. Geddes. X shoots for the triple and puts it through. Swishes the three-pointer right there. Xavier Alexander, one of the best players in the ASEAN Basketball League, not just this season, but over the history of this league. Kelvin Lim! I love it when a local slams it down. Kelvin Lim, the IT graduate, shows how cool he is with that slam down.
Man, that was just so awesome, but also very heartbreaking for Louvre. I mean, they're trying to get back in the beginning of the second quarter, but the defensive end is just not wielding anything. But here's Jamar with a corner three on the top there. But will it be enough to continue to fight back as we start the second quarter?
Brings it up. They need to go on a run. 2 shots. Another referee would have said travel. But they saw the foul first. And that's the thing with our referees. ABL referees, like you said, Ardo, they're strict. They're very, very tight. And they'll call the first foul for what they first see, shall I say.
But if I just recall, like, this whole Batam circuit, and we have different officials each time, it is such a challenge for them because the physicality of the ABL is so intense that it's so hard to sell that attack. And so just props to the officials in this whole Batam circuit. 7 days of great basketball action to make decisions on the fly that seem like it's not obvious for us, but it's obvious for them.
Absolutely. Delvin Go penetrating in the lane, shoots for the triple again. X with the miss, but Geddes with the easy rebound. He's too big. Triple, look at that, almost like a triple team. X-Man in the lane, pump fake. Kelvin with the shot, miss. He had a dunk earlier.
Another offensive foul, offensive rebound.
That's it. Off the fake, Barkley, spin, drive. Barkley with a runner. It's no Geddes with the rebound. This is like a movie, Groundhog Day. So, credit to Singapore for sticking to the hustle.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, Louvre tried.
They're not they're not giving the ball away, so they're trying to get in position. But Geddes, he's just a monster down the middle. I mean, we just saw in that whole sequence 4 offensive rebounds in less than 15 seconds.
CJ Geddes, a big shout out to his girlfriend Ashley, who's watching. She watches all the games and supports her partner. So, hi Ashley, how you going? Come to Malaysia. You know, go to Vietnam, and we'll tell you about the 5th and final destination when the playoffs start. Not announced yet by the ABL. On the drive, rises up and finishes with the lay right there. Jamar Johnson.
Yeah, Jamar Johnson needs to just step up his game. He hasn't been performing that well. He's only shooting 21% from the 3, 46 from the middle, and he's only dropping 14 points, which is a far cry from his normal averages of 29 in the IBL in Indonesia.
And CJ Geddes with 14 points. Releases. Couldn't put it. Oh, yes, it does. Gets the bounce and the drop. And basket is good. And the crowd love this. The crowd are very, very passionate here tonight. Supporting the local team. Kelvin, X, Delvin, Barkley, hierarching, knocks it down from downtown. The Bigs having their way tonight, right here.
Man, it's great of Barkley. Like the way he waited on the wing, just on the position of his feet and shoulders, it was just perfect when he received the catch and shoot and drops another 3-pointer.
Great control by Barkley off the bounce pass and sticks it in right there with the lay. Delvin go, and that's a great pass by Barkley.
Yeah.
Off balance, controlled the rock really, really well, bounced it. Yeah, great vision, great quarterback skills by Barkley. Baseline out, corner pocket, triple, high arcing. Couldn't get that to land down at the bottom of the basket. Kelvin couldn't hang on to it. I really want to see that slam dunk again.
Yeah, let's.
I can watch that over and over on Instagram and YouTube.
Just an awesome sequence there.
It's really cool.
Just continue to choke Louvre Surabaya in their own home court here. They just
Hey,
need
don't
to-
rub it in too much, man. Don't be so like
Oh.
direct. You know, let's stay
know,
positive. Let's stay positive
Oh,
about
but
the
it's
Surabaya
credit
team.
to Singapore brand of basketball. It's just they're not gonna. They know where to hit it. They know where to put the pressure on Louvre.
This is the 3. Oh, missed the shot, shall I say? My bad. Check that. Delvin, CJ didn't even have to look.
No.
And just to tell you a story right here, Ardo and everyone. I mean, once upon a time, in season 2015, 2016, when the Slingers came second, they only played. The rule back then was 2 ASEAN imports, 2 American or 2 international imports, and they only played with 1 ASEAN import, Chris Rosales.
Oh,
So
okay.
because they wanted to give more time that spot to the local Singaporean talent, you know.
Uh-huh.
And Delvin Go he wasn't a veteran then, but he
You
was.
remember how old he was at the time?
Well, Delvin Go, if he was 16 to 18 in 2012, about 4 years later, he would have been about 22, 24.
Oh,
Yeah,
super young.
Yeah, super young guy. You know, he's grown up with the Slingers basically. You know, and Wong Wei Long was around back then. Larry Liu, Russell Lowe, really good Singaporean talent.
Yeah.
Really, really good guys. They were a bit unlucky with some injuries from some of the key starting guys, but I think really, and Singapore came 4th at the Southeast Asian Sea Games in 2017. They gave a really, really good game to the Piapong Pirun's Thailand team in the 2017 SEA Games. Piapong Pirun is an ASEAN Basketball League ABL Thai champion in season 2014 with Wuttipong Dasum.
Oh, together with him.
Yeah. So that goes to show you, building and growing and wanting to develop your locals is not a 1-year process. It's not a 2-year process. It's an all-the-time process. And I must give credit to MJ, Michael Johnson, Kunya Beng Siang for really, really doing that. And I know Brian Rossum, he's a very good guy. He's a very good development coach. He knows things are not built overnight. He said to me, we've had a conversation this week, and he said, yeah, I need some more time to build the locals. Bounce pass into the rim and just releases a nice touch right there.
Yeah, we just caught Singapore defense just taking a lapse and not understanding how to defend that pick and roll.
Barkley off the screen. Geddes, corner. Delvin had two in front of him. Ma, oh, great shot for the three there. Ma Jun Hong. And he is fantastic from the outside today. And because he's got 3 triples, he's got 9 points.
Oh, that's a block.
That is a good block. But can he recover here? No. Geddes there. Outlet pass. Barkley's going to fly. Boom! Kentrell Barkley throws it down.
Just another defensive attack again. No rebound. Brings it to a transition. My bad. What I mean is a rebound to another transition and no one there to guard.
High arcing miss. Gets the rebound. Yes, good job. Tightening up on defense, Singapore. Oh. Behind the back. Pull up. Oh, foul. I wish that pull up went down.
Yeah, it's just so difficult when you see that Louvre's offense even was just not moving. I think Pratama was just in the way for. He wasn't sure if he's going to give a screen or not, and finally, as the shot clock was going down, Jamar, top of the left corner, around baseline, he decides to shoot it, create his own shot, but in a sense, you could call it lucky that he got fouled, or else, man, that would have been just another tough miss and a great possibility that Slingers would just get that rebound and attack back on transition.
And I just want to cerita sikit, Jamar Johnson, a legend here and celebrity in Indonesian basketball. When I met him in the hotel, he just seemed like such a nice guy. But he's been here for a long time. Indonesia is his home, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. He's welcomed by the fans, and he has his movement happening that he starts in Instagram, and just the fandom on his pedigree.
He's got over 10,000 followers, right?
Yeah.
About that on Instagram. It's amazing. When I first met him, it's like such a down-to-earth guy.
Let me try to confirm how many.
I think it's like 10,700 if I'm not mistaken. Ardo is double-checking. Ardo is looking at Instagram while working. Shoots for the 3, Barkley. Miss. Jamar Johnson brings it up.
Actually, 47.8 thousand followers.
My gosh. 47.8 thousand. Wow.
And as he drops a bucket on the other end, cut down the lead to 27.
Delvin goes to the basket. The Louvre team now, what can they set up? Trying their best right here off the swing pass. Floater from the baseline. Oh, off the glass and in. Almost hit the window and in. Great move there by Marcus James Hammond. X-Man calling for an offensive set. The Slingers up by 25 points. Barkley go to X. Geddes.
Oh.
And is that N1?
No, I think
No,
it's a foul on the
it's a
bottom.
foul. They're not going to count that. I don't know, if I were, no disrespect, if I were Coach Neil, I would experiment with more locals to see how long they can withstand the charge.
I agree with you, because it seems like the experience is necessary as they close this Batam circuit, getting ready for Kuala Lumpur.
Out. Geddes. Corner. Goes for it. Miss. Geddes with a rebound. Great dish, and X-Man goes in for the flush.
Taking full advantage of the size, Geddes will continue to eat up on the boards there.
Tried to do a crossover, strong move. Geddes there with the rebound and the pass to Barkley. Bounce, go! Coach should have gone in for the slam if you ask me. Steal. Barkley looking for the bounce pass, but no, he'll go to Ma for another 3. Bang! Ma Jun, how is he doing this? He's got superpowers from outside the perimeter.
It's looking good for Slingers because they could take their time. They have no pressure. It's very comfortable. And especially Louvre is just not attacking back.
It's a good fadeaway right there to get the deuce. Good job. Kentrell, Delvin pass. Oh, great vision by Delvin go. An unguarded CJ Geddes. Here they come. Louvre trying to find the confidence to move forward. The offensive set looks very, very disjointed on the drive, and strong move and one. Yeah, I agree with that. Jamar Johnson, undrafted in the 2011 NBA draft. Look at this strong move. And Geddes.
Geddes with the challenge there.
And he's staying patient. Yeah, oh my gosh, that scoreboard don't lie, does it, Ardo?
No, it doesn't.
30 points down.
It's a lot to ask for Louvre to just, attack back down the middle. It's the size of Geddes. But Geddes is getting out for the moment just because he might be in foul trouble.
Oh, great alley-oop there, but low pass. Trying to, steal there by X. X is gonna rise high, air boom. It's just slam dunk exhibition.
Yeah, it is.
They're getting it off steals. Miss, rush shot right there. Long pass, here we go again.
3-on-1.
Shoots, Tating Lun. Kelvin with the rebound. Good job.
Good recovery.
Great job by Kelvin Lim. Barkley, Delvin go with the screen. Wide open for the triple. Miss. Tating Lun tries to grab the rebound. It's out.
The rebound.
Kelvin Lim, outstanding game so far today for Singapore. He's got that 2-point dunk, but the way he's playing defense, really great. Trying to stay with it, with his opponent. Cross, drive, float, miss. Shoots for the 3, miss. And they've got time for another basket.
4-1 run, look at this.
X-Man goes in for the 2. Too easy. Spin, drive, up and no good. Barkley heaves it. Oh, connected with the glass, but way off target. But he didn't need to be on target, but look at that scoreboard right here. 71 to 85.
You mean 38?
71 to 38, my bad, sorry everyone. 71 to 38. Just had a technical difficulty there, we do apologize. Let's have a look at the highlights right here. Welcome back, everyone, to the game between these two teams, the Slingers and Louvre Surabaya, 71-38 with me, Benny Ibrahim, and Ardo. Ardo, break down the stats for us.
Looks like the rebound game belongs to Slingers. So is the assist because there's so many good offensive sets that's happening. 31-49 on field goals. Louvre is just getting really, really bad shots. They're not getting the good looks that they needed. They're pretty alive on the three-point line, but if they take too much shot, it will be out-rebounded and then transition on the other end, which explains why the second chance points, I mean, they're not much. I thought there would be a lot more, 5 apiece. The bench is coming alive for Slingers, 12-2, and the points from the turnovers are 9-1 because every rebound counts for another attack on the other end for Slingers.
Well, the Singapore Slingers field goal percentage is 63.3%, 42.9%, that's basically 43% from the outside. And really, their locals stepping up big time. And the Surabaya team really, really struggling right now. So that are the statistics at the moment. Let's just go for a short break, but when we come back, more right here from Batam. Batam, Indonesia Invitational right here in Indonesia. The game tonight between the Macau Black Bears and the Zamboanga Valiantes team from the Philippines right here in Hi-Test Arena. We are at Maba Stadium, Malaysia. Shoots for three. The Quan Abram with a great start with a triple right there. Good pass in the lane. Hester, yes! Makes this a 3-point ball game, a triple. Coach De Los Santos will bring on Jim Kwekute. Oh, couldn't put it in. Hamilton off the glass and in. Simple shot. Is there going to be a timeout? Yes. Timeout call. Zamboanga and coach Bobby Dick De Los Santos. Not trying to make my colleague look bad, but we want to get the names right together because we are a team of commentators. Isaiah Wade with the steal. Atlantic.
Yes.
Isaiah Wade. That is a highlight reel there.
Yeah.
Message to our content team. Put that on ABL Instagram and Facebook.
It.
But Jennings comes away with it. Jennings. Quan. Cross. Tries to go for the sauce and does! And gets the contact. The Quan Abram. Hamilton thinking about the screen. Jennings on the drive. Jennings in the lane. Jennings with the basket and the foul. What? This is not the game we predicted. You know, Ardo, when we looked at the schedule, lost it here, right here. Here they come. A race to the rim. Euro.
Was it offensive?
No.
Looks like no.
Kwekute brings it to the wing. Kwekute from the baseline. Kwekute! Blocked there by Hamilton, but Ryan Smith picked it up and cleaned it up. Lost the handle, but gets it back right there. Arthur gets it back. Out. Oh, the steal right there. The steal and the score by Jennings Leung as he gets his 16th point of this game. Here they come. They need to pass. Pass here. Fly to the rim. Yes. No timeout call by Coach Charles. It's, I told you, no foregone conclusion.
No.
Lost the handle, but got it back by Arthur. 10 on the shot clock. Linganai, he can shoot him. Linganai bounce pass. Hester. Oh! Tough shot there. Stopping the clock though. Game clock back on. Kawaling, the veteran. JR. Kwekute in the lane and soars to the rim with the layup. And just trying to trim down that scoreboard.
It's a timeout. No.
High Wade, his coach is so proud of him. And that's the end of it, everyone. It's a 12-point win for the Macau Black Bears. A fantastic game right here.
Basketball fans everywhere, welcome back to another edition of the Batam Circuit ABL Invitational 2023, Season 11, Hong Kong Eastern against the NS Matrix Malaysia. We are live coming to you at High Test Arena in Batam.
For the NS Matrix team, Tevin Glass, Ame Williams, Dewey Young, Wong Yi Hao, and Jonathan Wong will start at the point guard position, and as he did last night against Singapore. Drives, Tevin, rise up with the left-hand layup. That's a good recovery by Tevin Glass, and Wong Yi Hao would not be happy with himself, but good job Tevin, who's the Mr. Everywhere. That's what they call him in the team, Mr. Everywhere. He plays 1 to 5. Now they come 2-on-2 situation. Adam Shu, travel, no baskets. Adam Shu a bit frustrated right there, but that's an interest. Here comes Hong Kong. Can they pick up some momentum right here? Chris around and in. Great move. I'm surprised Jeffrey Ness hasn't called for a timeout to stop the bleeding. Jonathan Wong with a no-look pass to Tevin. Tevin needs help. Jonathan puts it up high. Ame cleans it up right there with the rebound and the basket.
Yeah, I think that transition was just good enough. That spacing, good look.
Chris, handoff. Gilbert. Oh yes, knocks it in right there from the outside. Dominic Gilbert. Outlet pass to Wong earlier. Mei sets and shoots. Bang! Ting Chun Hong, the man they call Mei, hits that three. And have a look at this. Have a look at the body language here. Here comes Dominic Gilbert. Push it. Chris drives. Layup is good. That's much better by Hong Kong. They need that momentum. They need to keep going. They're only down by 11. There's still plenty of time left in this game, Ardo. Swing. Mei thought about the three around. Oh, good pass by Mei and a slam. Dunk by Ame Williams. That was very, very intelligent by Ting Chun Hong. Mei on the drive. Mei with the layup. Attacks the rim with great confidence to give Malaysia.
Yeah, he's just cleaning it up. And a forced shot that's seen from Tevin Glass. Back up on the elbow.
Oh, Darren Bassett says no. You're not getting away with that nasi goreng so easily. A big shot there by O'Darian Bassett. Timeout call. Posting up, Tony Trucker playing defense. These are the two big men. Ame, pump fake, over Tony the Truck. And Ame Williams now on 31 points. The battle of the big men, he's won it today. He has definitely won it today. Bassett, can't let him shoot. He will drive to the cup for the two. O'Darian Bassett just gets an open invitation to the rim. They're just gonna try to hold on to the rock right here. Tevin, lost it. Ame, Mei, it's a two right there. But it's not over yet. Marco Learn flies to the rim. Yes! Marco Learn with the two.
Now they got a foul.
Here come Easton. O'Darian, he will try to go for the runner with the layup. No, the tip, yes. But that's almost the game, everyone. Mei for the three. Miss. And that's the end of it. NS Matrix take this one 75-70. Aldo. Batam, Indonesia Invitational right here in Indonesia. The game tonight between the Macau Black Bears and the Zamboanga Valiantes team from the Philippines right here in High Test Arena. We are at Maba Stadium, Malaysia. Shoots for three. The quad, Abram, with a great start with a triple right there. Good pass in the lane. Hester, yes! Makes this a 3-point ball game, a triple. Coach De La Santos will bring on Jim Kwakute. Oh, couldn't put it in. Hamilton off the glass and in. Simple shot. Is there going to be a timeout? Yes. Timeout call. Zamboanga and coach Bobby Dick De Los Santos. Not trying to make my colleague look bad, but we want to get the names right together because we are a team of commentators. Isaiah Wade with the steal. Athletic
Yes.
move, Isaiah Wade. That is a highlight reel there.
Yeah.
Message to our content team. Put that on
Right,
ABL Instagram and
That's
Facebook.
it.
But Jennings comes away with it. Jennings, Quan, cross, tries to go for the sauce and does! And gets the contact, the Quan Abram. Hamilton thinking about the screen, Jennings on the drive, Jennings in the lane, Jennings with the basket and the foul. What? This is not the game we predicted. You know, Ardo, when we looked at the schedule, lost it here, right here. Here they come. A race to the rim. Euro.
Was it offensive?
No.
Looks like no.
Kwekute brings it to the wing. Kwekute from the baseline. Kwekute. Blocked there by Hamilton, but Ryan Smith picked it up and cleaned it up. Lost the handle, but gets it back right there. Arthur gets it back. Out. Oh, the steal right there. The steal and the score by... And welcome back, everybody. The second half over 20 seconds away. At the moment, the Slingers with a commandable lead, 71-38 over the home team, Louvre Surabaya. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim and Bernardo Ardo. Kadi DiMeggio and Ardo. Is there any way back for the home team? The fans are so passionate.
Yeah. I got to give credit for the sixth man of the Louvre Surabaya, that is the Batam circuit here, Hatas Arena in Batam. I think incredible that the points in the paint by Slingers is 50 down in the paint. So Louvre needs to figure out how to stop these attacks down the middle.
Mid-range, short. Barkley, he's played really, really outstandingly well today, as well as X-Man. I would give Geddes a break if I was coaching Neo Beng Siang. Give more time to his local athletes. And
yeah, give credit for that defensive sequence by Jamar. They want to start right for this third quarter. I know they're down huge, but they just want to chip it away one possession at a time.
Inbound. Oh, that looked like a foul.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
It's hard to sell.
No,
these calls.
seriously. I thought seriously, wasn't there like contact to the head?
Yep.
Wide open. Kelvin to CJ.
There's
CJ
it, that
with the
quick double team. There you go.
And around with the hook shot and in. He just blew by that double team.
But defensively, that's the right mindset for Louvre. Just immediately double team. Don't even wait.
On the cross, on the drive, up high off the glass and in. Great, great move. Strong move right there by Marshall. And Barkley just responds straight away. You can't be napping against the Singapore team. They're so talented. The outside, X squaring up against James. And out the middle, great pass. Oh, really, really good. Another good ball movement pass right there too. Delvin go open, puts it in, and it's almost an 40-point lead. Everyone's hitting 80 points, almost to 40 points. I haven't seen that in the ABL for a very, very long time.
When's the last time you see?
Season 2015 in Malaysia. It was a Malaysia team against a Indonesia team. That Indonesia team joined quite late. Geddes stuffs it. Yes, they came together quite last minute. There was only 6 teams in that competition. No, it was season 2014.
What was the field? Was it like 80 points or?
Yeah, it was about 60 points. Ooh. And back in the day, Saigon Heat, they took some big blowout defeats.
So it was a process too for the
Heat
franchise.
It was a process. And don't forget, back then there was no Vietnam League. So Vietnam started tasting a lot of success when they implemented the league. Yeah, and really good players. I mean, develop good players, good imports. Tries to get it over Geddes. So a lot can happen when you start a league. Malaysia just resumed their league. They set up a different league. They set up a league in 2019 called the Malaysia Pro League, and then in 2022 the Major Basketball League. I was head of communications for the Malaysia Pro League, so I worked sleepless nights in that tournament. And out, Kelvin Lim.
Far out.
Here he comes right here. Oh, alley-oop! Serves it up with a low pass, and Barkley throws it down with a thunderous slam. Beth, you'd be very proud of that one. Beth is one of Beth and Barbara, both parents of Barkley. He's got two moms. Good job, Barkley, and we're just watching it over and over again.
Man, just what a play. Singapore Slingers, they're not gonna back down. This comfortable lead for them doesn't faze them at all. I want to give credit where credit is due. Slingers, just an amazing ball club to just keep attacking and keep choking and keep just pressing down on that pin down right on Louvre's face. And there's no disrespect to Louvre, but if they don't figure it out to just keep the rock with them, it's going to keep on going. They only converted 4 turnovers from the last half. It's not much, but these quick attacks by a rebound, especially when they've collected over 31 rebounds. Slingers are collecting 31 rebounds. Louvre are collecting only 11. So there's a 20 rebound disparity distance that seems like a mile doesn't describe the distance of rebounds that they have.
And speaking of leagues, Ardo, you know, like the Singapore has tried to set up their own league, and they're partnering with Malaysia. There's a Singapore team that joins the Major Basketball League, so that's great for Singapore and Malaysian basketball, teaming up together. Gets the 2 right there. And the Indonesia League is very well established, yeah?
It is, and when I believe that there was a chance that Louvre almost did not even join the ABL simply because of the IBL deal. And there's a following for Indonesian basketball, which is reflected in this very crowded.
Steal right there, yes. Here's the moment. Oh, drives. Oh, what a block there by Kelvin Lim.
Yeah. Lim
Great block.
Yeah, he's staying his ground, and he's not looking at the score right now. He saw the attack by Jamar. Here's another good replay there. I'm not sure if Kelvin actually knew that he's going to get that block. But the effort was there, and he gets the block to stop from a 3-point conversion that Jamar is shooting pretty well, actually. He's 100% on the free throw line. And
this guy right here, speaking of leagues, is a 2-time Indonesia Basketball League champion, 2016 and 2018. Like you said, he's carved up a great name for himself here. He's from New Jersey originally, undrafted in the 2011 NBA draft. And Alexander also put his hand up for the NBA draft once and was not drafted. So a lot of these guys, the imports, when they try to have a go. Oh, another lob pass, and X-Man finishes at the rim, just sticks it in for the 2.
Great finish.
Long way to go in this one. Steal. Oh. Here comes X. Will he slam it down? Oh. Oh!
The backboard.
Entertainment at its best right here. And the crowd love it because we love dunks. Look at X-Man. He just shot it off threw it off the glass and let Geddes do the finish. And that's when you know you're having a very, very good time. Shot right there by Louvre, and Delvin Go couldn't finish it from underneath the rim. They bring it up. Spin. Looked like a bit of a travel. But referee says continuation. Fires. Miss. Barkley with a rebound as he brings it up. He's not going full speed. Bounces it. Geddes and one. What can you say, Ardo?
Man, I mean, every transition attack from the Slingers, it's always a disadvantage on the defense. Not only because of size, but you see white jerseys all up running together. And meanwhile, the defense of Louvre, you'd be hard-pressed to find more than 3 jerseys on the other end. And so Singapore is taking advantage of these fast break points. In fact, last half, they booked 25 points. 25 points on the fast break.
So now coach Neo Beng Siang is giving more his other locals more action. Tay Ding Lun, who's also been with the Singapore Slingers for quite some time. He runs an e-commerce business back at home in Singapore. And then you got Teo from the Slingers as well. Rebound, goes for the basket, yes! Great job there by Marcus James Hammond to get the 2. Screen by Delvin. Barkley behind the back. Swing. X goes to the 3. Oh, from the outside. He puts it in with ease and throws and knocks it down, shall I say. Up corner, drive. Corner, out. Good ball movement. Out, wide open. Can he hit the triple? Yes, knocks it down.
Yeah, I just want to point out to X-Man's latest shot before in the previous possession. Just great rhythm on that right wing.
And the shot right there. Couldn't get that to go. And Teo Juin and Singapore's number 8, Teo Juin Jung on court right now.
We are in the triple-digit scoring onslaught by Singapore Slingers.
Some races to the rim. Jamar Johnson for the 2. And yeah, it's a huge lead. I think this is a record year. This will definitely be a record year for season 2023, season 11. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I've seen a big blowout victory like this in the ABL. Rises and shoots. Tay Ding Lun.
It'll continue to happen when you
Yeah.
leave them open. Singapore Slingers are shooting
Yeah,
as a team 42% from 3.
Well, they're just doing everything right now.
Oh, little frustration fall there.
Well, Alexander wasn't fast because he's up. He's up by quite a bit. And James Marshall right there.
I'm surprised that was not a flagrant foul, actually. And I think X-Man was just looking at the officials like, did you just see that? Okay, I'm going to go now. So
Ma Junhao on court. He's spotting up. Well, not anymore. Back to X. Sorry, back to Barkley, sorry. Barkley. Kelvin, great block right there. Rejection, but they've got the ball back and they'll go again. Shoots high. Tay Ding Lun! For 3 points from outside the arc. Good job, Ding Lun.
it's disheartening for Louvre because they're doing their zone defense, forcing Slingers to shoot, but then Slingers just keeps on dropping those shots.
Yeah. Whatever they try, I mean, you leave them open because you're playing a zone. Not the greatest option to go zone when the other team's on fire from the outside. Barkley. It's no CJ Geddes. Will they try to shoot more? Barkley's thought about the step back bounce. Kelvin, great pass from underneath. Good job right there. Great job by Teo. Sacks and no, gets 2 shots right. He will get 2 shots from the charity stripe. So that's, sorry, my mistake. Teo's full name is Teo Jung Juin.
Yongjun.
Yes, my mistake. My apologies to Jun's family, himself and his family. He's 20 years old. He's doing national service soon, and he's studying financial technology at a polytechnic in Singapore. So good on him in trying to develop his basketball career and also develop his professional career as well.
Jamar Johnson is 100% from the free throw line, 6 for 6. I wonder if they should just continue to just stack the middle.
Wing of the fake. Dinglun. Corner. Shoots, miss. Barkley gets the rebound and the basket. Kentrell Barkley, how many points has he got? I'm going to look at his numbers right now. And he has 24 points.
24 points.
Just like the number on his back.
Jamar is asking for a foul there. Not
Barkley.
getting it.
That's a travel. Yep. I know him when I see him. And I didn't used to work for an airline.
Did you ever officiate for basketball games?
Yeah, when I was younger, I was,
Okay.
yeah. But nothing serious, just, school tournaments, social tournaments, and all that sort of stuff, yeah. It's quite fun, but I wanted to be a player, so like all basketball people, you want to be a player first, an athlete. On the drive, shoots. Yeah, I thought that was a foul right there because he grabbed Dinglun as he was coming to the ground.
More credit for Singapore, man. Their defensive sequences are just so good. Even with this huge lead, they don't act like they have this huge lead at all.
Shoot for three, Ma. Yes! Did you get that joke?
No,
That's a Malaysia. That's a Singapore and Malaysian joke. Just do that, Ma. Shoot for three, Ma. So,
Okay.
Ma Junhao.
Because I don't know too many Indonesians have the name.
It's like saying
Ma.
La.
Yeah, La. La. Oh, yeah,
La. La is your Ma. So it's a Malaysian, Singaporean colloquial way of conversation. So you can say it today. Shoot for three, Ma.
Shoot for
When you
three,
get
Ma.
Malaysia, yeah. No, you have to say Ma, which is the
Say
Singaporean,
Ma.
Singlish and Manglish. Yeah, that's what we call it. Dish, pump fake, up, no. And it's almost the end of the third as he heaves it. Oh, it almost hits the cameraman.
It almost hit me. That's a great way to leave the Batam circuit.
That's right.
Commentator getting hit by the basketball.
Well, this scoreboard does not lie. It's historical.
Yeah.
Slingers 114, Louvre Surabaya 61. Slam down right there. Let's have a look at these highlights.
One-on-one. Check ball.
You do know this is my house, right?
Yeah, it's my house too.
No one can compete. I just do what comes natural. This is what they came for.
It's historical right here in Batam, Indonesia, the second leg of the ASEAN Basketball League Invitational Series. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Bernardo Caldemeggio, and a.k.a. Paardo. And Paardo That scoreboard is very, very historical, not just this season, but in the ASEAN Basketball League, ever since the league first started in season 2009-2010.
This is just a case of simple, overpowered offense by the Slingers. They're attacking the paint like insane numbers. 74 points, 80% from the field. They'll continue to chip in and make sure that this historic night for Louvre Surabaya will never be forgotten as they head out to Kuala Lumpur for the next circuit.
Absolutely, and if you want to join us for that next circuit, you can. It starts on Friday, the 3rd of February, just 1 week after Chinese New Year. And for those of you who are celebrating Chinese New Year, Kong Hee Fa Choi, hope you have a great break with your families, respective family and friends. May this year bring you a lot of success and great prosperity and good health. And we will be wishing you once again before we leave today. A lot of the athletes in the Singapore team, the local players who are from Singapore Chinese heritage, they will be taking some well-deserved rest with their family over Chinese New Year. Have some isang and be with family for food. Apparently it's a food marathon in Chinese New Year. Just getting together and just eat, makan, you know. Just be together, which is great.
Do you have a favorite Chinese New Year memory?
Lemon chicken. I love lemon chicken. I'm lucky with that.
There's a low
Find a way here. Floater. No, oh, great rebound by Tae Ding Lun. Outlet pass to X. X back on court. Bounce pass. Open, no, but he'll go for the fake on the drive. Great dish there. Oh, he couldn't get it. But that's pretty good defense by Louvre. That's pretty positive.
No, not bad, not bad. I just feel sorry for Jamar. He was asking for that low post on the other end before this play.
Trying to find a way through to get just some production. Any production will do. Production on the scoreboard. Tries to fill it up right here. Couldn't. Calvin Lim with the rebound. X. Seriously, if I was Coach Neo, I would just go all local. See what they can do. You know, just for 2 minutes or maybe a minute.
And only to show that Singapore Stingers can still maintain this huge lead, even with all the locals. I'm sure they can.
No, with Delvin Go, he's got some size on him. You know, Calvin Lim also, good stretch player. You know, Ding Lun, and Ma is shooting. Ma Junhao is shooting very, very well today. And why not?
Lights out. Do you know what's Ma's percentage from the three-point line tonight?
100%.
100%.
I told you. He aced it. He aced it. Shoot the three, Ma.
I think he heard you, and that's why he just kept on chucking.
I'm gonna, you know, if he's gonna keep shooting and shooting effectively, I'm gonna be speaking Singlish all night long. Okay. In popular culture, everybody.
How do you give tips to somebody who wants to speak Singlish?
Oh, that's a thinker. Let's start with basketball Singlish. Xavier Alexander to the rim. And X-Man. Look, X-Man has done very, very well in Singapore. Joined the team in season 2015-2016. He's been to 3 ABL finals. He wants a championship. And every time I talk to him about it, he goes, no. Take it one step at a time. X-Man with a shot. Puts it away. And when he first came to the ASEAN Basketball League, he was at least 20-30% free throw shooter. What's his numbers today like? I know you love your stats.
Yeah, I do.
That's why you're a good analyst.
He is shooting. Oh, he hasn't gone to the line, actually.
Okay.
Not yet.
But he's improved tremendously, and he's had a lot of success in Thailand as well as an import. Louvre trying to get some momentum here in the lane, off the glass. Gets the rebound, needs to kick. There it is. Still time on the clock. Off the fake. Out. Fires long. Bang! Thank you, they'll take it, says Louvre Surabaya. Through their sharpshooter, Marcus James Hammond.
James Hammond just scored his 28th point in the night. He's shooting 50% and 62% from three. Maybe he should just continually to attack.
Calvin Lim with a kick. Alexander, pull up, elbow, yes. Splashes that. You want to learn a bit of Cantonese, which a lot of Singaporeans speak? Momantai, which means no problem.
No problem.
Long pass, stolen by Indonesia. And lost by Louvre Surabaya. Ardo, try to find the positive for Louvre. Come on, this home team is, the children are screaming for joy, screaming for the boys in the black tops.
I think it's incredible with this deficit that the crowd is still in it.
Surprised that wasn't a foul on
Yeah, me too.
shoot the 3 mile. Trying to penetrate to the lane. Drive, posting up. Turn around 2, no
Difficult
good.
shot.
Tating Lun, Kelvin. Stolen right there. Give them a challenge, Coach Neo. And goes to the rim. Oh! Go for 2, Ma. And he gets it. He's ace. James Hammond. Marcus James Hammond for the deuce. And look, the challenge has been accepted. I've just realized by Coach No, he must have heard us. All locals.
All locals now.
This will be interesting. Led by Delvin Go, Tating Lun, Kelvin Lim, Ma. And also, we got the very talented Justin Cham, who's hardly playing any minutes in this tournament. Obviously, Louvre have the size advantage and can rebound better over the smaller Singapore guys. Oh, from the corner. So 5.5 minutes to go, or 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. How long will Coach Neo leave his imports on the bench? Good cut. And great pass, great ball movement, great teamwork to spread the floor. Give it to Delvin Go, who just lays it in.
Good transition, just good ball movement. That's what you expect from slingers.
Drives to the rim, no rim protection by Singapore. They'll just want to see if they can get some offense going. Justin Cham, very much a point guard type player. Corner by Tating Lun, corner pocket 3 shot. Tating Lun drains it from the corner pocket. But here comes Louvre. Do you notice that, Ardo, as soon as Louvre gets the ball, they just really sprint it down the floor. Just saying, let's not waste time. Like, while Singapore are sagging a little bit, let's just go for it. And catch them napping a bit. I mean, this game is, no disrespect, this game belongs to Slingers.
It's not a disrespect, it's a reality. And I think the only way to change things around for Louvre is to maybe a possible lineup change coming to Kuala Lumpur.
But I haven't commentated on Indonesian basketball over the years. I know your national team very, very well, as they are is Indonesia the SEA Games champions of last year, 2022. But is there other, with the greatest amount of respect, I say, is there better local talent for the Indonesia team around?
I mean, we could look at some the IBL players that are maybe available, but contract-wise, I don't know they're able to just leave their current team and lend their hand for ABL, for Louvre anytime soon, unfortunately.
Right. Because the league is running, right?
Yeah, it's currently running.
Okay, so
So it's going to be tough looking for a hot free agent that's just available for Louvre. And no update yet on Aliun 2.
2, yeah.
2.
I met him the other day at the hotel. I said he wasn't playing, but he was just here. So, well, Coach Brian Rossum, we'll see what he can assemble. I spoke to Coach Brian. He's here to help the team and evaluate to see how things can be improved. But it's such a short season, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the first week of January, we were up and running in Singapore. And then with a short turnaround, everybody jumped on a ferry to come to Batam. You know, I've never said that sentence before. Everybody jump on a ferry to go play basketball. But, you know, Batam has made history. Well done to Batam and Pak Suhadi.
Yeah, Pak Suhadi, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's the event organizer, everybody. Him and his team have done a great job putting this tournament together. Didn't have much notice, and they put it together and, you know, got everybody together. The live stream team, us commentators, the stats table, the officials, the referees. It's not easy getting people out to the new year, yeah?
Yeah.
So he did a great job. And a very, very nice guy. He's looked after everybody well. Calvin Lim with the deuce. Like I said, running up the floor quickly. Spin. ISO. Oh, great block by Kelvin. 3 minutes and 32 seconds. I'm going to get a bit emotional at the end of the game, Ardo. Because, you know, this has been a fantastic week, getting to know you, getting to know the Batam community. You know, getting to know everybody here at Louvre, the host team. You know,
I just love hearing the many compliments of just the whole production team coming from Batam, like all of Suhadi's, you know, network of people saying just, how do you guys get it so well done? And yes, there's a couple of hiccups here and there, but overall it's something to be proud of and to continue to work on.
Well, no tournament is perfect. Justin with the 2. Oh, that will give him a world of confidence as he hits that shot. Justin Chiam just shoots for 2. Oh, knocks it in. Chiam. Teo. The man. Calvin Lim. Handoff. Chiam. Wing. Shoot for 3, no. Kelvin. And a long 2 here, miss. Not much time left. I was just about to say, high arcing. Ooh. Looking to get a bit of accuracy there. Lost the handle. Kick ball.
Kick on who? Okay, it's going to be Louvre's ball.
So like I was saying, what you're saying, you know, there was a bit of tweaks here, hiccups here and there, but no tournament is perfect.
Yeah.
You know, there's always something here and there that can be improved. And that, I mean, events are like basketball. We're all looking for continuous improvement.
Yeah.
Shoots for the triple, miss.
One of the favorite things I remember you were saying as you were, you know, just happily coaching me in these commenting days, how you never rate yourself 10 out of 10. You always give yourself 9 because there's always room for improvement.
Or 9 or 8, you know. I let people judge me first, and then if if the client is happy, they're happy, yeah, then I'll say. Then I'll look at tapes. Like athletes, I'll look at tapes and say, where can we have made better calls? So we're no different to the referees. We're no different to the athletes.
All these clubs,
yeah. We want the ASEAN Basketball League is about growth. Always creating a growing evolution of fans, of referees, officials, players, owners. They play a huge part, the owners. Without the owners, there's no basketball. Looks like a travel, to be honest.
Oh, that was a foul by Jamar. Okay.
It is a travel. There you go. I should be given a travel award.
Do you recall when was the last time the most travel called in your commentating?
Oh, I'm not going to answer that question.
No, okay. But do you remember when it was?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll ask you after on air.
The deuce right there by the 2 right there by Jamar Johnson. Justin Dish rises up and shoots. Shoot for 3, Ma. That's what he's done. 100% from the outside. How many people can say that? Now that must be an ABL record. He's going to be definitely the player of the game, I think. What does the stats say for the Singapore team? I think he'll be up there.
I mean, if you want to talk about
local,
the highest indexed local, we're looking at Ma.
Yeah,
Yep. Best
Twen-
index.
21 points.
Plus
no,
21. He's the plus
20.
31 plus minus.
How many points did he score?
He dropped 19 points.
That's
83% from 3.
83%.
83%. He only missed once out of 6
Oh,
shots.
so he didn't get 100%.
No.
Okay, my
But-
mistake. My mistake, everybody. I
That's okay.
apologize.
But still, 83%. This is like rookie difficulty on NBA 2K.
Singapore with the ball, just wasting a bit of time, running down the clock. Kelvin sets and shoots. Bang!
Oh.
Kelvin Lim, he's been outstanding today as well for Singapore. 9 points, and you'll remember this tonight, that he played a lot of minutes. You'll be happy with that. Pass, shoot for long. Couldn't get that to go down. Tae Ding Lun. Teo Ma thought about it again.
Thought about it. But he's like, this might be the last possession.
Yeah, almost. Because after about 6 seconds, it'll be over. Turn the ball over. Still 3.4 seconds to go. And the Louvre Surabaya team will just ride it out. They go for the shot. There it is, rise up. Oh, splashes it. They'll have the last say of the game.
Just for the fans.
Just for the fans. And a big, big victory right here in this wonderful High-Test Arena Stadium. Can you believe it? Let's look at the highlights right here. Has been made. Not sure if it's up there, but it's a big, big winning margin right here. The Singapore Slingers defeating Louvre Surabaya by 55 points. Ardo, it's really very much up there. We'll confirm in a much later, maybe in the Malaysia League, we'll confirm when we speak to you next. Was that an all-time record? But it's up there.
It's definitely up there. I think a huge credit to Singapore Slingers offense. 82 points in the middle, 38 points 35 points bench points, 38 fast break points, 23 points from the turnovers. You can see it there. The rebounding game is not even a comparison. The assisting is not even a comparison. The shooting, a insane 64.4% by the Slingers compared to the 38.3% by the Louvre Surabaya. The three-pointing game has been crazy, 51.9% from three. The Louvre can only drop 36, which is actually not that bad, but considering the loss, it's just such a huge disparity. 11 steals over 5. Only 9 turnovers. They held their rock, kept it away from the Louvre Surabaya. Second chance points, 20, 35 bench points, 23 points from the turnovers. Complete domination from Singapore Slingers.
Absolutely, and that's the way she finished, everybody. Just an end note before we say goodbye right here from Batam. The ASEAN Basketball League third invitational series is in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, from the 3rd to the 8th of February in Maba Stadium in downtown KL. Please log on to www.ticket2u.com.my/event/29822 for 29822 for the to purchase the tickets and everything. So please. So we'll see you in Malaysia. My name is Ben Ibrahim. And Ardo, any final words?
Just want to say thank you guys for joining us at the Batam Circuit. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you, Ben. And see you guys
Likewise.
soon in Kuala Lumpur.
Absolutely. On behalf of everybody here at the ASEAN Basketball League, Bernardo Kadir and myself, Ben Ibrahim, thank you for watching the ABL Season 2023, Season 11, the Batam Invitational. Selamat malam, and we'll see you in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Take care.
This broadcast of the
Oh, with his point guard skills, drives the lane, and a slam down right into the rim. Boom, shot the Canadian slam. The beautiful May attack. Down, at the corner. What a shot!
Fast, Ame.
And one.
Gets it.
2, 1, 3.
Athletic
Yes.
move, Isaiah with.
Oh, has to.
Oh, Darren Bassett says no.
Slam right there. Alex Smith. Oh! Good press here. Stolen. Rise up. Boom.